Hey, y'all, and welcome back to another episode of Bedroom Talks, where we get financially intimate. I'm your host, Dr. Michelle Marie, and today we're talking about thankfulness and financial abundance. See, thankfulness and financial abundance may seem like two unrelated topics, but they're actually very closely connected. When we're grateful for what we have, we're more likely to attract more abundance into our lives. This is because gratitude creates a positive vibration that attracts more positive experiences and opportunities. Stay tuned to learn more. Hey, y'all. Get under the covers and get comfortable because we're about to get intimate. No, not that kind of intimate, but close. Did you know that 3 of the most intimate conversations we can have are sex, mental health, and finances? Probably didn't expect that last one, did you? Financial challenges are actually one of the leading causes of divorce and stress today. A big reason? We don't talk about it. At least not thoroughly anyhow. That's where I come in. Hi, I'm Dr. Michelle Marie, a certified wealth coach, best-selling author, and the creator of Bedroom Talks. Get Financially Intimate, a podcast focused on bringing awareness to the importance of financial intimacy and enticing openness to get real in a judgment-free zone. Together, we're going to cover a multitude of financial topics so you can leap toward financial freedom with confidence. Are you ready? Grab your wine or whatever drink you prefer, and let's unrobe this topic. All right, y'all, let's go ahead and get this conversation started. So here's what I want you to know. There are a number of ways that we can use thankfulness to attract more financial abundance into our lives. I bet you're like, okay, cool, but what are they? You know I'm not going to leave you hanging, so here they are. I got 4 for you. So if you're able to write them down, go ahead and get out a piece of paper, notepad if you have to. Pause this so that you can jot these down. If you're driving or something like that, don't write them down unless you're able to pull over. Okay? Just want you to be safe. Anyways, let's go ahead and get this started. So, number 1, being grateful for our current financial situation. Okay, I'm going to preface this. Even if you're not where you want to be financially, there's always something to be grateful for. Maybe you're grateful for a steady income, a paid off car, or a roof over your head. Maybe you're in a situation where I was about 8 years ago, and you're just grateful that you have a roof over your head and food to eat, as well as a job to go to, even if it's not paying you exactly what you want right now. You at least have that. Maybe you're grateful for the fact that you have family to help support you or encourage you. The littlest things that we focus on in this gratitude is going to help to change our perspective in a way that you'll never, ever imagine. The next thing is setting specific financial goals. And if you've been listening to this podcast long enough, you know I talk about this one all the time because it is so very important. Once you're clear on what you want to achieve financially, start expressing gratitude for it as if you already have it. For example, let's say you want to save $10,000 for a down payment on a house. Start expressing gratitude for having $10,000 in your savings account. If you are a believer, you understand this concept already because this is what we do in the faith community. We say, thank you, Lord, that is already mine. Thank you, Lord, that you've already made a way that $10,000 is mine. And thank you that you're already opening that door. And thank you for guiding me on this journey. Thank you for guiding me to that door. Thank you for for putting people in places to open up opportunities so that I can earn that $10,000. That's as simple as this is, okay? If you find yourself in the place of not being someone that focuses on faith, what do you look to? Even if it's that you want to look internally and say, you know what, I want to thank myself for, being open-minded and willing to grow and learn so that I can position myself to earn this $10,000 for down payment for my house. There are a couple of different ways that you can do it. So recognize that the willingness to think about the gratitude of the thing that's coming in the future and seeing it as an actual possibility can change your perspective. Okay? Which brings me to the next one. Visualize your financial success. Take some time each day to visualize yourself achieving your financial goals. See yourself living in your dream home, driving your dream car, and having the financial future you want to love. To do what you love. Okay? Visualize that. It doesn't mean that you have to draw it out, but if you enjoy that, go ahead. But picture it. Can you see yourself in that house? Can you see yourself driving that car? For me right now, I'm visualizing every day being in a position to not work a full-time job and being able to run my business full-time. That is my current plan. That is what I'm working on at this moment. And I am grateful that I have a plan and that I'm working that plan every day. And I remind myself every day that I'm going to accomplish this goal. And I see myself when I get up in the morning and I don't want to get up at the time that I get up, or I want to be able to, do a different morning routine that I'm not capable of doing right now because of the time I have to get up in the morning. I visualize myself being able to do that. And that motivates me to keep pursuing what it is that I'm pursuing for my plan. And I'm grateful for that. I'm appreciative that I have the plan and that I'm able to work that plan. And it helps me to visualize that plan a whole lot easier. All right. The last thing to talk about is giving back to others. One of the best ways to attract more abundance in your life is actually to give back to others. This could be done through financial donations, of volunteering your time, or even just by doing something kind for someone else. Does your neighbor have a busy schedule and maybe they have a dog and maybe you love dogs? Maybe you get home before they do. Have you ever thought about offering for, to be able to go and just let the dog out to go to the bathroom and maybe even, feed the dog before they get home? It's a few minutes of time saved for their life, but I can almost guarantee you, being a dog owner myself, that it probably would save them a ton of stress as well. Meaning that when they walk in the door, the first thing they need to do is just take a breather about the fact that they're home for the day versus, oh my gosh, I got to go let this dog out real quick. The dog's going to be all over the place, jumping all over me and things like that. Or maybe they can walk in the door and just enjoy that, that time and attention from the dog and them, loving the fact that they're home and also being appreciative of the fact that you're able to help them, even if it's not every day. Maybe it's only once a week. I can tell you that something like that can be a huge game changer for somebody, not only for that person, but also for yourself. And it might even give you an opportunity to see something in the neighborhood that you didn't see before, or learn something about your neighbor that you didn't learn before. Positive things only. Positive things we want to focus on. Okay. All right, y'all. So here's the thing. If you're ready to start using thankfulness to attract more financial abundance into your life, I want to encourage you to take my Financial Archetype Quiz. Okay, this quiz will help you identify your unique financial archetype and learn how to use it to achieve your financial goals. The link to that is in the show notes. You can also go to my Instagram page at dr.michelleMarie and click on the link in my bio, and you will be able to find the link there as well. Okay, so two really easy options for accessing that link. The easiest is probably to go ahead and click on the show notes. Okay, all right. And on that note, if you haven't heard already, I'm excited to tell you about our new book, The Joyful Entrepreneur. Myself and 16 other authors have joined forces to bring this book to you. It is a book for entrepreneurs who want to build successful businesses while living a life that they love. In The Joyful Entrepreneur, we share our personal stories and the lessons that we've learned along the way. We also provide practical advice on how to start and grow your business and create a life that you're truly passionate about. So if you're an entrepreneur who wants to achieve your business goals and live a joy-filled life, then I encourage you to check out The Joyful Entrepreneur. You can find it on Amazon and Barnes and Noble. This is actually volume 2 of The Joyful Entrepreneur, so you will see 2 of them out there. The one that we just released, the most recent one, is primarily a white background. The first volume has a bunch of other pictures on it. Okay, they both say The Joyful Entrepreneur, and there is a subtitle that's different for each one. All right, if you're not sure which one to grab, don't worry about it. I popped the link in the show notes as well for both Amazon and Barnes and Noble. Okay, y'all. Thankfulness is a powerful tool that we can use to attract more financial abundance into our lives. By practicing gratitude, we can create a positive vibration that attracts more positive experiences and opportunities. If you're ready to start using thankfulness to attract more financial abundance into your life, I encourage you again to take my Financial Archetype Quiz and also check out the new book, The Joyful Entrepreneur. Thanks for listening, y'all. I'll see you next time on the Bedroom Talks podcast, where we get financially intimate.